Hi everyone. I'm sorry I didn't post yesterday, but like my son would say, listen, I was just too tired. I couldn't get to it. So I'm going to get to 2 videos today and I will post through Saturday. So today I wanted to do a mini doll craft. I had found this bed on Pinterest, but here's like the problem. You see the problem? Because I always do like a sample before I make the craft with you. And this one, as you can see, is too short for an American Girl mini doll. Probably would fit like a LOL or something like that if you want to do this exact pattern. But I want it to fit an American Girl mini doll. So what I'm doing is I'm going to add 2 sticks, and that should fit the American Girl doll. But how I'm going to fit the 2 sticks is I'm going to lay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sticks. And then I'm going to cut like almost like 1-inch pieces above and below those 6 sticks to give me some extra height. And we'll do it together. But I've already done like the 6 on one side. And then I'm going to show you how I would do this. So I'm using these craft sticks that you get at the Dollar Tree. And then, of course, I have hot glue, so please be careful when you are gluing. So I'm going to take the other side. I want to cut it. And I'm going to actually use this for somewhere else in the craft. Actually, this goes right here. I'm going to take this stick, and to measure out each piece, just going to go against this. And am I cutting this one? No, first actually, I just realized I have to cut the ends off. So I have here a wire cutter. Or if you have really good scissors, you could do that. But I prefer the wire. Just be very careful with wire cutters. They can be tricky. Feels like this one's getting dull already. Okay, there we go. And then take the other end, and I want to just lop off where it's domed to make it flat. See? So then I'm going to take the stick, the craft stick, and I'm just going to measure off with a pencil. And I'm going to measure each little side. So I'm going to put here, right? And that should be about the same. Yep, same. Okay. Hold that. Try to make them as straight as possible. And like I said, adding these on each side will make this bed tall enough for a mini American Girl doll, or maybe even like a Chelsea doll or something like that. And today I'm just making the bed. I'm not going to make any bedding or anything. So I should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7 from this. So let me start cutting. I'm going to try to line up on the line. Now, as you see here, I have a sand block. You could take sandpaper if it's a little rough and just sand that off. All right. Whoops. Bumped it. And I think this will need like, I'm going to say 22 to 26 craft sticks. I counted 22 yesterday, but I want to add a couple of craft sticks to like brace the bed. So 1 package of the craft sticks should be plenty to make the bed. And like I said, I made the first bed as a test run. It went really well, but it doesn't fit. I want it for the American Girl doll. So, all right. So there, I have these all laid out. The next thing I'm going to do, as you see, I already started it. Let me take these sticks out of the way. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I need to make a 6th. Let me see out of these. I'm kind of like this one. Just going to lop off the end where it's domed. Probably need to cut actually a little more. And then lop off the end where it's domed. All right, put that here. All right, just line them up. They're not going to be right on top of each other. As you see, like the bed is slatted, but you'll figure that out in a second. And lay this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have some left over. I'm going to switch that one out. I like this one better. Okay. So that's the design for the bottom of my bed. Okay. What I'm going to need for the bottom is a stick to attach these here, and a stick to attach these there, and then a stick, I'm actually going to use this one, to just brace the bottom, okay? So what I'm going to do is, like I've done with all these, I'm just going to lop off the tops. I'm actually going to pause the video here to do it because I feel like it would just be mind-numbing to watch. So I'm going to pause the video, lop off the ends, and then come back to show you the gluing process, okay? Okay, so this is what it looks like after I lopped off the ends. It doesn't look pretty because I just threw them on there, but then I'm going to get my hot glue gun, which actually I might need to readjust where my camera and everything is because I don't think it's going to reach. Will it reach? Will it reach? Just barely. All right, so I'm going to take one stick and I'm going to take one of the small pieces, and I'm going to glue it. I'm going to put glue on one end, and hold on, my hot glue gun, I don't want to admit it yet that it's not doing great. Are you serious? It's on. It's definitely hot. Let's see, I'm trying to push the glue through. Really? I might have to edit this out. Maybe it's still warming up, but I thought I took, oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to take some glue, put it on this piece, and then I'm going to put it on half of the stick, okay? Then I'm going to move this one out of the way and this one out of the way. Then I'm going to take this piece and put it on the other half. That's not half, I know, I'm quite well aware. All right, so you see basically I have one here and one here. And then I could just follow that pattern all the way down. And then what I could do is I could try to map it out because you want it to have like those slats in between if possible. And when you're done, I'm going to glue it, but when you're done, you're going to notice like here, this one's a little longer than this one. Just cut it to match. Okay, so there's this, and then this. I want to make sure it fits. it will fit. I just have to spread it out. What might help is I'm going to put one on the end. Yes, that would work. Why don't I just... I'm going to do the end where I glue it. I'm going to help myself out here. I'm going to draw a line just so I know, so they can all line up pretty much the same. Yeah. Take my glue. Put one here. And then take the glue. And put one here. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here and just do the slats, the rest of the slats, all right? Because again, I don't want it to get tedious. I'm just going to attach the rest of these slats and then show you what to do on the other side. All right, this did not come out maybe quite. I'm sure it'll come out in the end, but it's definitely going to be wider than my first bed. I'm looking here. This is a little bit uneven with the rest, so I'll lop it off. Hopefully that's better. Maybe, fingers crossed. All right. This, I have some that are longer, but I'm going to even that all out when I add the other piece. So actually, I'm going to put in the piece in the middle, okay, or middle-ish, whatever. So far, so good. Yeah. Actually, that'll work out. So, I'm just putting a little bit of glue on this, like in 3 different parts. Hopefully, all those parts have wood on them. And just place that in the middle to brace that all together. Okay. Oh, good. There was glue on the other side. Yay. And if I wanted to, I could like lift this up a bit and then like sneak in a little glue right here. Step. Get that. Wipe that off. Ouch. Okay. Now, for this side, I'm going to attach this piece first and then add the rest of the little pieces. So like I'll put glue here, 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 slap this piece on, and then I'll put on the small pieces. And I don't know if you noticed here, this one's a little shorter. I'm just going to make that up by, I have one of the taller pieces around here that I'll use. Okay, I'm going to go glue that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got all these on here, and then I'm going to place these. And as you see, it's going to end up, some are going to be taller than the other. I'm just going to even that out with my wire clippers once I've glued everything on. Yeah, where's my short one? I'm going to put that with the short one. Just going to add these. And like I said, I'm adding this just to help make the bed bigger for the doll. Okay, so I'm going to glue these on, and then I'm also going to even them out once I've glued them on. Okay, so I have like the bed, like the bed frame, like where the doll's laying on, planned out. The problem is I have to make the sides, and my issue with that is this bed is longer, so I can't just use one popsicle stick. So I already lopped off the ends to one stick, and I've laid it here so I can pretty much measure out, you know, how much more I need. And I lopped off the ends to another stick, and I'm going to lay it, you know, right here for the remainder, to figure out the remainder of the stick. And I will mark with a pencil. I have a pencil right here. That's terrible. Sorry. So I have this here. I have this here. All right, just follow along here. There we go. And I'll lop this one off and then measure it to cut another one here. All right, so for example, oh, I have all kinds of things in here. All right, take that out. Whew. Cut. And I would take this, put it like that, and then just cut an exact replica. So we have that for the other side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue down the middle and then attach it to the side of the bed. Okay. All right. Let me go cut my other side and then I will show you what this looks like. All right, I have all the pieces made. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be cutting the other side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue down the middle of this. And this might go off camera, but yep, it did. Sorry. Putting glue down the middle. Actually, I think it would have been better if I just, yeah. You know what? I'm going to change that. This design is not as easy as the other one was, but we're making do here. So I find it easier just to put the glue on here, then attach the wood piece. Okay, and you got to make sure it's even to here. So I'm going off camera to put on the glue. Attaching this first piece. And then what I'm going to do here is put glue here and, oh, sorry, here and here to attach that next piece. Done that. Put that here, and that should work. All right. So we have the sides put on. They're not pretty. Maybe I could do something like washi tape over this to give it like, you know, a nice little printed look. So the next thing I want to attach are the bed posts. Okay. And once you put the bed posts in, you'll be able to measure in between the size of the sticks for in between the bed posts. And if you look here, I have 1, 2, 3. I have to fix that one. I measured about 2 3/4. You leave the dome on this time and cut. And this usually is just, you could get that out of one stick. Just make sure that they're leveled. So what I think would be the best is gluing here and the side here and then attaching the bedpost right there. Okay, because as you see, the bedposts are on the stick on each end. This one's a little off center, but the stick on each end. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I can put glue here and then here. You can't see it, but like, see, it's here and here. And I just take the bedpost, make sure it's touching the ground, and then just set it in. And then once you put on the braces right here, that'll keep this in even better. So let me do the other side. Piece of wood on the side. Here and here. At least that one's not all centered like the other bed. So if I were to take a stick, and we know if I put this one as a mirror right here, I know I want something on the bottom. Okay, so I could just draw where I want to cut this. Now the problem I'm having is because I added those other pieces, like I said, it's like 100 times easier if you do this because everything should be level and I'm not dealing with, but I'm being a hard nose and I'm trying to make this bed bigger. So I'm really going to be relying on it attaching in between these popsicle sticks right here, in between the bedposts, if that makes sense. So I want it to fit in between the posts. So I am going to draw a line here and draw a line here. Now this one's actually going to go at the bottom of the bedposts. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut just outside the line to make this a little bit bigger. And I'm going to do that off camera, if you don't mind. Just because of where I just placed the, but see, there's the line. Here I go. Put it around just outside the line. I will clip. It'd be nice if I could clip in a straight line, right? I think so. Clip it, and then it should fit. And again, I even clipped it outside. All right. That one didn't work. Never perfect. So, oh, I actually like the color of the wood on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the line right here, because the whole idea is I want to try to make sure it's a tight fit between both bedposts. I'd rather shave off or sand off a little by little than having it be too short like I just did just now. How embarrassing. So let me cut. What the heck? And then see if it fits. Okay. So yeah, this will be good in between both bedposts. This one seems to be a little bit big. Let's see. I'm going to take some time to sand these down and then I'll be right back. All right. I finally got it fits. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put the third one down here. It's just not working. I'm at least going to brace it. I'm going to do one here and up here. And that'll just have to do. What I'm going to do is take a stick here. And I am going to draw lines. And I'm actually going to do 4 of these because I have to make 2 for the other side of the bed, because you see I have this here. Okay. Actually I might only need 1. Yeah, I might only need 1. So I'll do 2 more actually. So I'll measure these, cut these. But before I cut these, put these aside, I'm going to put glue here and here, and I'm going to insert the first one in between the 2 bedposts. Right here and here. There we go. Ah! That's the problem with hot glue. Sometimes it dries too fast and you don't get a really good. Right. I could reinforce it right here. Just put on the back of it some glue. On the back. See right there on the back I put some glue. And I'll cut another stick. Yeah. I'll glue here and here. You could use a nail file too. That would be fine. Sorry that I have to put the glue on off camera. It's just the other side of my table, I hate to admit, is a mess, so I can't shift this all down. Okay. Ah, again. I'm not happy. Not happy. Why is this bending over like this? Probably because it's off center. This is so much easier to make than this, but I'm working through it. I'm working through it. I'm going to pause and I'm going to put on the bottom bedposts if I can find. Here they are. I'm going to put these on right here like we did on the other side. And I mean, basically, I'm going to finish it up. Okay, I'm going to finish it up. Okay, it's done. I had put 2 smaller bedposts on the bottom. As you see, I basically like locked off maybe like 1.5 inches from the bottom, and then you braced it with the 3rd plank that I cut. I think here, I'd have to do what I did here. I'd really, to keep this from bowing like it is, I'd have to sand it down a little bit more. Lesson learned, but probably not going to fix it. Again, this one was 100 times easier because there's a lot less cutting. It's just basically the sticks. But fun fact, the dresser we did the other day, it's not a bad size for a mini doll. And if we open the bottom, will it fit mini doll clothes? Let's see. Of course it will. There you go. So like we have you could use that for a mini doll dresser. And then you have your mini doll bed. So yeah, we have that. That's going to end up driving me nuts. I'll probably have to fix it, but I don't want to right now. So tomorrow we're going to do felt food. My younger son's going to help me with that. So I look forward to see. So this will be uploaded today and the food will be uploaded tomorrow. And then I have one more thing that I wanted to do, and then that'll be the end of doll camp, okay? See you tomorrow. Bye.